Legend of Korra. Did the video start? I don't know if I was cut off there. Legend of Korra, season 3, episode 11. I clicked start record and then yelled Legend of Korra at the camera, but the start record button didn't light up until halfway through me saying it. So I don't know if. Anyway, Legend of Korra, season 3, episode 11. We're doing today. I am, as you all know, excited. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be? This show has been great. You guys have been great as always. I mean, I'm actually talking to the you guys of like 5 weeks ago because I'm quite far ahead on Patreon. So that's a reminder to you. If you want to watch me watching season 4 of Legend of Korra, it'll be on my Patreon account right now. And I mean the ending of season 3 and all of that. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be on my Patreon account right now. So go check that out. Anyway, last time we had some Zaheer stuff, but I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Oh yeah, Zaheer basically started a revolution within Ba Sing Se, which is crazy. It's insane. So we're gonna see what's going to come of that and how, I mean, like, what's our plan right now? How are we gonna deal with this? It's interesting though. I mean, he freed Mako and Bolin theoretically and just said like, hey, all you gotta do is send Korra a message for me. So maybe there's some negotiation about to happen. I don't know, but I'm keen for it. So support the video if you can. Remember that I'm a small channel and every little bit is so helpful to me. So like, I want to be able to keep doing these videos for as long as I can, and I can really realistically only do that if the channel continues to grow. If it doesn't, then I would probably have to stop doing the channel and do other stuff with my life. But I'm really enjoying doing this stuff, so if you could support the videos as best you can, and also just, you know, spread the word. If there's anyone for you to spread the word to, then please make sure to do that. I would really appreciate it, because I think these Legend of Korra reactions, I think they're pretty solid, and I love to talk about the show to people, and I think it's a great little community we fostered here. So if you could just help with that as much as you can, that would be awesome. But anyway, let's jump into the Legend of Korra. This is season 3, episode 11. Here we go. The ultimatum. Oh, what is it? Is Zaheer giving Korra an ultimatum?
We're taking back what's ours. Stop you. I'm gonna join you. Where the good stuff is.
Fair enough.
It's expansive wasteland that goes on for thousands and thousands of miles.
God damn.
We need an airship.
That one? Oh no, they're going to the airship base. Uh-oh. Wait.
Let me give it a shot. Hey,
are they looting?
Gold's on the 3rd floor of the palace. Second door on the right.
Okay, they are looting.
Just gotta know how to talk to him, bro. Just do not have respect for other people's property. Now let's steal this airship.
You know how to fly this thing.
But come on, how hard could it be?
Pull enough levers or push enough buttons. Oh my god, you could murder people, Bolin. Yeah, how are you gonna land? I guess they're just gonna crash land.
Yeah.
Damn, he brought it to a stop? That's crazy.
We can't. Grandma won't go.
What?
This place is my whole world.
Aww.
I will not leave. Sit down. Would you like some tea?
Grandma, we don't have time for tea.
Oh,
Mom,
God.
Please.
Raised my family. It's my home.
That's really sad, but you have to grab her and
One thing that
go.
Mako and I have learned from, if you have your family with you,
Oh.
you'll always be at home.
Oh, Bolin.
I'm not going.
Fine. You leave me no choice.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Okay, let's go.
Good. Man, that Bolin speech got me. Oh.
It's nice. Is it our new home?
No, Grandma.
No, we're probably gonna crash
I'm
it
not
soon.
sure what we're gonna take.
Are they arriving? Oh my god, they almost crushed Zuko's dragon! What if that's the last dragon in the world? And you almost killed it? Sent an entire species extinct.
Spirits. Yes, we'll need your help too, Pabu. Now just give me a second while I... Wait,
Aww.
Pabu?
I forgot Papu wasn't with him. Aww.
Why is Bo?
Guys, look out! Giant dog beast thingy!
Oh! Naga!
Asami! Korra!
You guys
There
okay?
they are. Oh! Bolin
Sorry,
pulling
I was just...
Asami
So
up
good
into
to
a
see
huge
you.
hug and lifting her is
It's really good to see
cute.
you too.
Don't get all mushy on me, Chief. Tonrock, sir.
And firelord Zuko.
It's Lord Zuko.
Yep.
I can't believe it.
Really honored to meet you, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I
as
like how
well.
they do the Fire Nation bow.
You
Like
must
even
be
Bolin did it, and he's
Avatar.
not Fire Nation.
Mako you are very muscular for a woman.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's part of her appeal.
Why aren't you dating any nice girls like them?
He's
So what happened to you two?
he's already had
Where have you
a piece
been?
of each of those
We were captured
pies.
by Zaheer and taken to Ba Sing Se. Zaheer is headed to the Northern Air Temple as we speak. He said
Okay.
he's gonna wipe out the new Air Nation and everyone in it.
Oh.
Unless you turn yourself over to him.
Oh God. Okay, so that's the
Here's
ultimatum.
threatening innocent lives just to get to me.
He could be bluffing.
Yeah, I
He's
was
already
thinking
taken
that.
out the Earth Queen.
Hopefully she can get a hold of Tenzin at the air temple by the time we get to Zaofu.
Okay, all right. Man, that's. They kind of have to just go to the air temple and defend them, maybe.
I can't just sit around here while a madman is on his way to the Northern Air Temple. We have to do something.
Don't take it out on
Already
this guy.
managed.
He's
With the full
trying.
force of the Metal Clan security backing us, we can take them.
But Zaheer is always meditating into the spirit world, and I know exactly where he goes.
True.
Jaibao's Grove. Maybe I could somehow trap him.
We can't protect you in
Oh,
there.
trap him in the
Don't like
spirit
it.
world.
I'll be fine.
Interesting.
Stay here and try to get through to the temple.
We'll help Sue ready the airship.
Okay, decent plan, I guess. I'm just so scared of Zaheer. I don't think any of it will work. Now, Salmi, if you could give her like kisses on the neck
Zaheer,
and stuff, that'll
come
like
out.
calm her and help
Face
her
me.
meditate.
Leave the airbenders out of this. There you are.
Or is it Iroh?
Please don't hurt
It is
me.
Iroh. Hey!
Just an old man. Cause you are the Avatar doesn't mean you will have all the answers.
Yep.
I know
That's
many
true.
avatars have needed guidance. The only one since Avatar 1 that can't get help from my past lives.
That's true.
Wish I could talk to Aang.
Close friends.
Lord Zuko, of course.
Oh, yeah, you could get wisdom from
Yes,
him,
my
maybe.
nephew started off a little rocky, but best friends.
Thank you. Thank you so
I wonder
much.
how wise Zuko is
You're
now.
right about the spirit world. I came here looking for someone else, but I'm glad I found you.
Aww. Like, Zuko's
Did you
wisdom
find
wasn't his
Zaheer?
strong suit
No,
when he was
wasn't
young.
there. But there's someone I need to talk
But
to.
maybe now that he's 106 years old.
Aren't you coming to the
I'm joking about his age.
Need to protect my daughter.
I understand.
Your
You
daughter?
have to keep the firelord safe. But before you leave, I was
Oh,
wondering if you could help me with something.
so
I would love to be yours.
his daughter's a
That's just
Fire
it.
Lord?
You knew Aang better than anyone.
He would be beside himself with joy with what you've done.
Aww.
And if he accomplished that, sacrificed anything to protect it.
Yeah,
So he would give himself up to save the Air Nation?
I don't
maybe.
know for sure.
Your uncle was right. It was helpful talking to you.
Wait, you spoke with my uncle?
Aww.
Yes, a couple of times actually.
Guys,
Aww.
we got through to the air
No,
temple.
keep that conversation going. No, I want to hear Zuko talk
I
about that.
told you it's Bolin. No, a whole herd? Really?
You know this is your commanding officer. Go get your dad now.
That's the way to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there we go. Korra knows how to talk to him.
On. Tenzin, listen to me carefully. Zaheer is on his way to the temple.
Why is it not
He's
showing
coming for
Tenzin?
the airbenders. You have to get everyone out of there immediately. Drop
Is
everything.
Zaheer already there?
Leave now. Tenzin! Tenzin, what's happening?
Is it too
Too
late?
late.
Yeah. Shit!
Here.
Oh God! What do we do?
Guys, we got an emergency. We're evacuating the temple. Come on.
Oh God. Oh.
No one's going anywhere.
Oh
She
no.
gets-
No! Get your hands off her! Oh my God. Oh, this is so tense.
Yes. I will never let you get to Korra.
Aw.
Unfortunately, you don't have a choice. Yes, I do.
Oh my God. Holy shit! Come on, Tenzin.
Get everyone out of here.
Tenzin never wins fights. Please win.
Out of sight. Go, go.
Okay, come on, Tenzin. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, the Aang kids. Oh God, this is dangerous. Oh, come on. There are 3 airbenders in this fight and a waterbender. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Tenzin's had airbending for much longer than you. Come on, Tenzin. Honestly, Zaheer retreating this much shows that he's kind of a true airbender. He knows how to airbend. Oh. Okay, waterbender versus waterbender. Shit. Oh. Yes, Kaya. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Hell yeah. That's fucking Katara's daughter right there.
No.
Oh, my God. That's terrifying. Bumi's running. Hey, he's still not quite refined. I don't think Bumi can win this fight. Except maybe accidentally. Oh. Hell yeah. He does fight in untraditional ways. Oh, nice. Aw. Oh, these are some cool fights.
Get out of here.
Oh, careful, Kai. Okay, when you're flying, it'll be harder for her to aim. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, nice. Damn, Kai. Oh, he just defended himself, but he's falling. Oh,
No.
oh my gosh. Careful. Oh, great, they're falling too. Wow, good job. Oh God.
Bumi, let go.
Oh. Oh God. Come on, Tenzin. Holy shit, I love his movements. Got such control over his body. No! Oh, he might have won that fight if it wasn't for the others coming in. He had Zaheer on the ropes. Whoa, look at him! Oh.
As long as I'm breathing, it's not over.
Oh my God. Oh my God, don't kill Tenzin. I don't know if this show would do that. I can't tell. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Thanks, buddy. Yip, yip.
That's adorable. The fucking hell, man. I was fucking invested in that episode. God damn. Man, that was wow. I'm just trying to formulate my thoughts for a second. Just give me a second to think about this for a second. Yeah, wow. So what we've got here is like a pretty terrifying situation because Zaheer knows the Avatar's priorities, you know? Like, what a way to put her in a tough position. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to talk slightly slower in this discussion. I feel like I have a weird, like, I don't know if it's a speech impediment or something, but like I stutter a lot while speaking. I get lost in my trains of thought. I use a lot of filler words. And I also talk very fast. So let's try to talk a bit slower this discussion and see if I can get my thoughts out slightly better. So Zaheer knows where Korra's soft spots would be and where her priorities lie because he's targeting the Air Nation and what's remaining of the Air Nation, which is like fucked up but smart as hell because this is a nation that was the victim of genocide, so they're still recovering from that, and they just had a huge resurgence, which honestly, something that's interesting about it though is when this season started and I was thinking about there are more airbenders and stuff, I thought it would be a much higher percentage that turned to airbenders. Now obviously it's not every single person who became an airbender is here on like at the air temple, but I kind of thought that it would be like hundreds and hundreds of people that we would have found. But no, we've got like, what, 24 people or something? Like, it didn't seem like that many people. Maybe like, you know, less than 50, I would say. Which is kind of crazy, because I mean, that's huge progress, obviously. You know, like if you're trying to bring back the Air Nation, the difference between having, you know, 4 people and having like 50 people is huge, you know. So obviously that is, and also this is another thing, 50 people that are not related to one another is kind of good too, because then you can, you know, you can pair up within the Air Nation as well, which I think would help to bring more to the Air Nation, you know, to make more children. But anyway, so like obviously that they took a big stride forward, but they're still so vulnerable because it's not that many people and most of them are all in one place. If all of these people were wiped out, I don't think the Air Nation would be completely gone, because I think there now probably still are a lot of people out there who are airbenders and who, like, you know, who we haven't found, or they chose not to come here or whatever. Which in fact we know there are, because there are, like, we met some people who they tried to recruit who decided not to come here. So there are still airbenders out there, but airbending culture and the Air Nation's culture would be basically lost to everything except history. There would be nobody to pass on the culture, because Tenzin and his family are the last ones to have that. So, so it would be a huge deal if Zaheer did this, and like, and they are like, it's kind of like Avatar Korra can't really do much right now, because she's just like, just the distance between where she is in the air temple is enough. Like, Zaheer could wipe them all out before she even gets there. So it is really up to the people at the air temple to fend for themselves, and most of them are very new airbenders and don't really know how to fight. And then you have Tenzin, who, like, I've said it before, he loses every fight he's in, and it's a shame, because the reason he loses every fight he's in is because, like, when he is in a position where he has to fight, he's already in a losing battle, you know? And for the plot to work out in the way that it works out, he kind of needs to lose. And he often faces, like, very powerful, strong people. But it, like, that's what kind of sucks, is like, Tenzin is clearly an extremely capable airbender and an extremely capable fighter. Did you see his moves in that battle? Like, he has always been very forceful, powerful, creative. He's got all of the tenets of being a great airbending fighter. And yet, when we watch him in this show, every time a fight with him starts, I'm like, damn, he's gonna lose. But I want to see him just, like, really win. But with that being said, I think they did a good job at still showing, like, how capable and awesome he is. He kind of only lost that battle, I think, because Kaya and Bumi lost their battles. Not to say it was Kaya and Bumi's fault, but because they lost their battles, those reinforcements were able to come then assist Zaheer, and therefore take down Tenzin. But even when it was like they were all surrounding him and stuff, he was doing little bits. I mean, to get even a single hit in while you've got like 4 incredibly powerful benders surrounding you is pretty amazing. And he did get some hits in there, so like, props to forgot his name, Tenzin, because he's amazing and I love him. But I also really liked the Kaya fight with Minghua and the Bumi fight with, I can never remember the guy's name. I've got it written somewhere, but I really liked watching that as well, even though, like, unfortunately Bumi is, I mean, he's not really as much of a fighter. Nope, I think I need to go one more episode back and then I'll find it. Gazan. Gazan is his name. So yeah, like we know Bumi is, what was he, like a war general or something? Like he can probably fight, but he can probably fight by like hand-to-hand combat, maybe using weaponry. I don't know if he's good with a gun or whatever. Like that's how I imagine he can fight, but he's probably, well, he's definitely not used to fighting with airbending. And also like he's sort of like a bulky dude, right? And we haven't really seen many bulky airbenders. Airbenders, as in general, have generally been pretty lanky, skinny people, or like tall and muscular and stuff, but still quite thin overall. We haven't seen bulky dudes airbending very much. I think Zaheer, other than Bumi, I think Zaheer is probably the closest thing to like a bulky airbender that we've seen. And so like that's also probably going to be difficult. Like, I mean, honestly, if you are trying to airbend, a lot of it would be about being light on your feet. And if you're a bit of a heavier guy, I'm sure it's a lot more difficult to, you know, you'd have to use a significant amount more force in your airbending to move yourself the same amount as if Aang just like did a small puff of air and he blew himself 50 meters back, you know? So yeah, that's honestly like another thing that he's got to he has that other people don't have to deal with. Anyway, in this episode, Zuko, actually, let me talk about this other thing first. Zuko, when he heard about Iroh being in the spirit world and like you talked to him and stuff, that was such a sweet moment, and I really wish they went further with that. And now my hope, my want is somehow to have Iroh and Zuko talk one more time, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that. The thing is, I guess my question, and don't answer this, I think, don't answer this. Even wait on answering this question. If they'd never talk about this stuff and you only have a theory, I would appreciate if you kept this theory until later in the series once I know that they don't really cover it. But my question is, I wonder if Iroh, unless they specifically said in previous, if they specifically answered this question in words in a previous episode, then you can remind me of what it was said. Anyway, I wonder if Iroh told Zuko what he was doing and how he was going to be in the spirit world, or if Zuko even knows that he's there, or if like Zuko wanted it, you know, like did he feel like Iroh kind of left at some point? Like, did he just miss his guidance? Did he think Iroh just full on died? I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. But it was a really sweet moment when he sort of seemed like really intrigued and excited about Iroh, because obviously we know Iroh and Zuko's relationship was like such a powerful thing in Avatar The Last Airbender, like so powerful. So yeah, I liked that. And so I think what they said in this episode was that Firelord Zuko, or Lord Zuko's daughter, is Firelord Zuko. So I guess Zuko probably retired from being Firelord, which makes sense because he's 206 years old. But his daughter is Firelord. I don't think we know about his daughter or have met his daughter. Now, is his daughter Iroh's father? Like, when I'm saying Iroh, I mean like General Iroh, the Iroh the young guy Iroh, who's voiced by Dante Basco. Is that because he was Zuko's grandson, right? So is his mother the Firelord? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm curious to meet the Firelord, because she would be I imagine, like, if she was raised by Zuko and Zuko's as cool a guy as he seems to still be, I imagine she's got to be awesome, doesn't she? Like, she's got to be sick. And like a cool, powerful woman in her, what would she'd probably be in her like 50s or something maybe at this point, being in charge of the Fire Nation. Do we know what who Zuko's partner? Would Zuko's partner have been Mai? There's a lot of theories I've got. I'm so curious. I can't wait to get to the very end of this. I'll tell you what my plan is. I want to get to the end of Legend of Korra, right? I want to finish Legend of Korra. Then I want to read the Avatar Legends book. I'm pointing back here because that's where it is. The TTRPG book that has a lot of lore about the Avatar universe that I imagine they got from a lot of the novels and stuff. Because I know there's like novels about Kyoshi and like some other novels and stuff. The thing is, novels I probably wouldn't get around to reading. Maybe when I'm, 40 years old, possibly I'll have time. But I just realistically, there's so many novels in this world that I would love to read, but I don't have the time and my brain can't focus on it. So I probably wouldn't get around to the novels, but I'd read the Avatar Legends TTRPG book because it seems to like summarize a lot of the stuff. And I also want to read the comics. I know people have talked about the comics. Some people have asked me if I've read like the Avatar, the Last Airbender comics and stuff. I haven't. Except for like the occasional panel here or there. And I think I tried to read them at some point when I was younger and wasn't that interested. But I also, at that point, didn't remember too much about the Avatar lore. Now I'm super into it. So I think I would really like the comics. So that's something that I kind of want to do, like maybe even once I'm finished Legend of Korra, I'd do it on my Patreon or something. I'd do like a read through of the comics on my Patreon account, and then, any patrons could come and join me with that on that journey or something. I don't know. I don't know how I'll do that. I wonder, because I've seen other YouTubers do stuff like that where they like read along in comics and stuff, but I don't know how do they just voice the characters? Because I'm not opposed to just doing voices for all the characters and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, that's something that I definitely want to do because I'm definitely interested in the comics, and I know that they answer some questions that people have had about the Avatar universe. And a lot of the time when I'll be reading people discussing the Avatar universe and someone will say like, oh, well, this doesn't really make sense and stuff, then people often go, well, that's explained in the comics where this happens. And I'm like, oh, wow, those comics did a lot. So very curious about that. And the final thing is that at the very start of the episode when Bolin did that speech about like, hey, when Mako and I were growing up on the streets, main thing we realized is like it doesn't matter where you are, all that matters is that you're with your family. And that was like such a sweet moment. I really liked that. I liked that Bolin like tried to convince her for a bit, and then once she was like beyond convincing, he was like, okay, fuck it, you're coming with me, and just grabbed her, because obviously that's that's what you got to do, and you got to do it for her, you got to do it for the family. It's a really horrible thing that her house is burning down and that she's losing something that she has that's so important to her, but also she's important to these people, and these people are important to her as well, and she'll realize that once she gets past having lost her house. So really great stuff. Yeah, that's the episode. Great episode. I cannot wait for the next few episodes. As we're coming towards the end of the season, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I will sorry, I saw a message on my phone and I almost just like read the message out verbatim in my outro. Thank you so much for watching. Support the video if you can. I'm a small channel, so every little bit counts. And my Patreon account is in the description below if you want full length early access. We have the next several episodes on my Patreon account right now. Go check it out. Exclusive videos and VIP tiers over there as well. It's all worth it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.